Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Ride the Wave show. We've got a treat for you here before the game starts tonight. We've got our JV coach here after an absolute barn burner. Coach Seitz, tell me a little bit about that game.
Yeah, it was exciting. We didn't play real well in the first half, as you saw. Made some adjustments at halftime. We come back out and played really hard in the second half. Made it close, 30-26. Always glad to have a non-conference opponent from Benton County come in and play, and we're appreciative of that. And the kids are getting better, and the atmosphere. I mean, look at this place. Look at this atmosphere tonight, guys. It's just
I was really surprised at how many people left after the JV game.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Stop, Tony.
No, I'm dead serious. And I was like, they were here for a specific reason.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's probably the Benton County folks going to getting back home early. Yeah, no.
But it really was a great game. I mean, the first half, like you said, you guys started a little bit slow.
Yeah.
The game kind of started a little bit slow.
Yeah, it did.
But that second half, you guys started putting the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
And honestly speaking, I thought they were in trouble there for a second.
Yeah, I did too. We got it within, I think it was 2, and I looked at Coach here and I said, hey, I think this has turned into a real barn burner. I think there was like 1:49 on the clock, and it was within 2. The kids are finally hitting free throws. I mean, we've been shooting 100 free throws a night.
Yeah.
We struggle in that area, but it's JV basketball. It is what it is. So.
And to be honest with you, they knew what they were doing. They were calling out some of their plays. Coach, it was great to talk to you.
Yeah, you too.
And I hope
glad to have you.
I hope you get some success tonight as well.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
All right, guys, you just heard him from the JV coach, Coach Seitz. I work with him. What a great man. I'm telling you what, we live up in the same neighborhood, and I got many, many years before I'm the best-looking man in my town, I'll tell you what. But good to hear from him. His girls really did fight. Benton County, they played a consistent game throughout the entire process. But it was a tough loss for them, but I'm telling you what, they played a great game. But we'll give you a little more time to rest here before we get you into the Shermans versus the Warriors. I don't care what you say. That's one of the best looking coaches I've ever seen in my life. All right, we are back in. We are 1 minute away from this here showdown. We got your Unioto Shermans here at home against the Adena Warriors. We've got two great coaches in Jeff Miller. Andrew Day, another great one. We've had a lot of opportunity to speak with him. Amazing, amazing men, and that is definitely trickling down to the players that they have here. They've got great competitors. I mean, on both sides, you know, we covered this game the last time. Sadly enough, as you guys might notice, there is no we tonight. You're stuck with just me. I do apologize for it, but I'm going to do my best to try to keep you informed. All that being said, at the last game, Unioto kind of had a slow start, but still got out to a little bit of an early lead. Adena, they really did stay strong. They had a good push towards the end of that game as well, but Miley Smith having a little bit of a slow in there, still came out with around 25 points, but it really didn't seem like she ever got into a rhythm. That's definitely something that Unioto has to try to stick into tonight as well. But as you know, we got a pause for the boys overseas. Ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, I love the national anthem. Some of my compadres might not agree, but I'll tell you what, right now, I enjoy it. I love the boys in blue. Let's see our introductions here. There we are with some absolutely great introductions. The handshakes tonight, absolutely on point. I did notice there at the end, Miley Smith, strictly business. Didn't get down with anything too fancy, but turned it up. She knows exactly what she needs to do tonight. I think she wants almost a revenge game. You know, not having two people here to pick between the two of them, I think I'm just going to go with both. Here we have Amaris Betts. A nice steal. Emma Garrison looks for some help. Here we see a miss by Marley Halcomb. One thing I will say, oh my Lanta, my God! Says, I don't think so, I don't need to go offhand. I'll just go ahead and take care of business myself here. Amaris Betts comes up with the steal. Maya Hamilton tries to do it again, not quite. See some presence down low here. The one thing I will say is I noticed on the first possession that seeing Emma Garrison on the court right now seems to give them another person to pass to, and they really do seem to be moving the ball pretty well. Amanda Urick with a nice block. Amelia, I apologize. Student section already getting into this one. Kiara Williams to inbound. It's a tough one. Sydney Ader's another name. She's got, you know, good blood in her system. The other Ader brother is over there tearing it up for the boys as well. Great player. I will also say, off that rebound, she was plastered in the face with the basketball. If I had to shoot a free throw after that, I don't know how good I'd do either. It's almost like she has to sneeze the whole time. Deep three. Amanda Urick, great rebound. Playing tough ball. Amaris Betts will not be denied. Oh. Absolutely great basketball here. Amanda Urick, someone who had a good influence in the last game, but I think really could step it up and have a big one here. Even though Emma Garrison's back, I think she's got some good ball to play. Miles Smith. I'll send her for the line for the first 2 free throws of the game. Makes both of them. What I like to see is in between those 2 free throws, Amaris Betts and Miley Smith figuring out what they're going to do on defense, and that's exactly what happens when you have that communication. Amaris Betts having one of the coldest crossovers I've ever seen the last time we saw her out here. Nice dish. That is her shot, though. I wouldn't be surprised, and I would, if I was her teammates, I'd tell her to keep taking it. Sydney Ader driving the lane. Kiara Williams goes up strong. Rebound by Amelia. Jeez. I'm sorry, I suck. Miley Smith, shoulder fake. That's how you get it to go. What a play. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't just do that, okay? That shoulder fake, that's a move. That little dribble move, perfectly executed. Active hands. Good defense. J.C. Smith plays her heart out here. Marley Halcomb, competent with the ball. J.C. again. Sydney Ader, not afraid to, a little bit off. Amaris Betts leaves him in the dust again. Splits 2 defenders. My golly. It's one of those ones you wish you seen go in. I'm a Philadelphia native. Allen Iverson's my favorite player of all time. For her to wear number 3 and pull that exact crossover, I don't know if she's doing it, but I respect the hell out of it. Trying to get the ball across half court. Trying to keep herself from carry. She takes a couple extra steps. She gets to travel there. It's tough. Unioto, with the ability to have a platoon-style offense where they can take some of these guards out and give them rest, they can pretty much press the entire game, and it is just so difficult to overcome that if you're not as deep as them. Amaris. Deep! That was from a 614 area code. Marley's not afraid to pull it. Ooh, just a little top. Man, J.C. Smith with some really good defense. But when you are that good of a player, it does not matter. The ball will get in the hoop. Miley Smith with a sweet deuce. I do want to take this time to give a shout out to Coach Seitz for coming up and talking with us, but I really appreciate what he does with the JV program. I feel as though a lot of people don't understand. That's where it all starts. That's where you get your fundamentals. That's where you know where to be on the court. It's really important to have those programs and to have a coach like that that reaches out to programs like Vinton County and gets some of these girls out there to get that practice. That's why you see the product that you have on this varsity team. It is the hard work that the girls put in, and, you know, there's a lot behind the scenes that I don't think people appreciate. So I appreciate him coming up. I appreciate him doing what he does, because I'm telling you what, these Unioto girls are going to be tough. I do not want to see them late in the playoffs. Thank God I don't. Huh? I'm one of them. Now, number 11, Corinne Sowers, was an absolute utility tool last time she was on the court. So let's see what she does this time. Emma. As you can see, not afraid at all. Corinne Sowers down deep, not afraid to fight hard for a rebound. Gets the ball back in her team's favor. They did sub in Corinne Day, bringing in some height, maybe to match up against Amelia. Keep shooting. Emma fighting hard. That, I don't know. I don't know. Staying in the pocket, passing off. What an end around. She says, you're not going to play man on me? That's perfectly fine. As soon as you shift, I'll shoot the hole. What a perfect, perfect play by Maya Hamilton. That's a good shot. Corinne Day in there with the size for a reason, with some height. Emma quiet so far, hand to the face, that is a foul. Kiera Williams. Love it, love it, love it. Marley Halcomb not afraid to shoot it. Missed a couple first ones, gets it in the bucket. As we can see this game, it can quickly get out of hand. This is exactly what happened the first time, but Adena had a response. We'll see if they can continue this up. Fighting around the screen, moving just a tad little bit. You got to have your feet set on that one. I'm telling you what, Miley Smith impressed me with the intangibles tonight. Trying to take the foul for her teammate, absolutely impressive. Oh, beautiful pass from Emma, beautiful look, just misses it, fighting. They get the travel call. tight press. I mean, honestly, there's no way. Johannes Gutenberg, and he invented the printing press, could not have gotten out of that one. Oh! Oh, my Lanta! Folks, I wish I could do that. When I played ball in high school, I wish that I could just do what she just did. That was one hell of a crossover. We've got 2 shots for Amelia Europe. Give her the Haynes contract, because that was pure cotton. Bet you she does it again. Who am I talking to? Nobody. Kiera Williams with her best Kevin Love impression. Oh! Oh, my Lanta, what a play. Corinne Sowers, like I said, the utility tool down low. Corinne Day looking far down the court to find her. Quick pass, beautifully done. Another turnover from Unioto. This is what we're talking about. This is the pressure they need. Ooh! Slipped on that one. I think she wanted it. Ooh! Some hard basketball being played here tonight. I swear to God you can see it. We can speak up a lot of these Adena players. You know, you got the Corinne Sowers of the world, the J.C. Smith. They are great, great players. It is just so difficult to guard some of these players like a Maris Best, like a Miley Smith, like a Maya Hamilton, Amelia Uhrig. She might not be the tallest player on the court, but again, she knows exactly what to do fundamentally. It's just such a difficult task, but if there's anybody that can do it, it's definitely Adena. It's all right. What? Miley Smith getting up there, knew she couldn't get quite to the ball, so tips it out to Amaris Best. Takes it down the full length of the court. Intangibles, my friends. I'm telling you, that's the stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. Drives deep, gets stuck. Amaris Betts out there. She wants the shot, takes it down low, gets bumped. Wants the and one, doesn't get it. She'll be at the line for 2. Now, Amaris Betts was our former play of the game holder. I'd mentioned it earlier. The crossover that she pulled, no disrespect to the defender, just left them frozen. Okay, it almost like time stopped when we watched it. When the game was over, we knew exactly what the play of the game was. I'm telling you, she has handles, absolute handles. J.C. Smith bringing the ball up the court. Dives, dips. Corinne Sowers. Oh, Corinne Day coming up big with a huge rebound. J.C. Smith pops it for herself. Oh, back out. Miley Smith with the board. Pop! Ooh. Give it back. She wants it again. Take it. She said, I'm unselfish. Let me get the, Smart play. Corinne Sowers, I'm just saying, I called her utility tool. She's been everywhere on the court. Plays some great ball right now. Sydney Ader, another great player. Gives it to Emma, keeps it on the side of the court. She turns, looks at the back, she knew where it was. She knew where Thomas takes the shot. A little bit off. Almost falls into the Unioto bench. Would have been like a Larry Bird Hawks moment. At the end of the first quarter, we got a 6-16 game. We saw a little bit of life from Adena come there in the second quarter. Honestly, in the second half of that first quarter, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been loving the basketball that I'm seeing. We're not seeing anybody afraid to shoot. Something we saw in the first game, it seemed like both teams were feeling each other out. Took a little bit of time to get some steam going. And even though we've seen some missed shots from Adena, I'm glad that they're taking them. They have the ability with Emma Garrison now to move the ball around. But moving the ball around doesn't necessarily put points on the board unless you're willing to take that shot. And I have seen that tonight, so I think that'll bode well for them in this comeback if they have it in them. Again, with Unioto, they got to stick to the script. They're playing great defense right now. They still haven't even dipped into the sixth men yet. Sixth women, I should say, yet. So they got a deep bench. I'm interested to see what else they have to offer. But if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's what my dad always said. I don't think my dad ever said that, actually. He said some other stuff. Well, I don't think he's that cool. Maybe he is. Also, as I repeat, I'm calling the game by myself. There's no interaction. I have no opinions. I'll be talking to myself a little bit. So I'm doing a little bit of both sides of the thing, and I kind of like it because I really do appreciate both sides of the ball tonight. Caroline Corcoran subs in for Adena, another twin tower. Both coaches animated. Get in. Miley Smith able to handle a bobbling ball, pulls up. Damn. Kiara Williams brings the ball up the court like a true point guard, not looking to shoot. She says, who's the one that I could find the easiest bucket to? Coach grabbed his head. I think he has a headache. Oh, yeah, I forgot, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be keeping up with the score, too. I'm sorry. I'll do better, I promise. All right, my friends. I just got it figured out. We are live in action with the real scoreboard. The time on the clock is, we are in the second quarter at 6:44 left in the second quarter. I will not be able to keep up with the time. I am not that good, but it is 19-6 Unioto. My apologies. Yeah, that was supposed to be your job. Oh, wait, no one else is here. Miley Smith brings it around. Oh, God, these crossovers tonight. J.C. Smith, one-man band. One-man band. Ooh, Kiera Williams swoops in. Maris Betts brings it out. Again, these full court passes tonight. We are getting absolute air yards from both teams. I have seen more full court passes tonight than any game I've seen in my life. As we take a second to settle in, I again will fix the score for you guys. It is 21-6. Right now, again, I'd be asking somebody, what would you do if you're Adena? If I was Adena, again, I keep doing what I'm doing. I like their open shots. They've been getting good shots. They haven't been going in, but that's difficult. But the thing is, it's not like shooting yourself out of it, but you got to make sure you do enough to get back into it. Well, Tony, what would you do if you were Unioto? Again, if I was Unioto, I would probably stick to the same script. All that being said, without the subs coming in yet, I'd be interested to see if they don't try to get themselves a cruising lead here before halftime, get the subs in a little bit. Not because Adena can't handle it, but get them warmed up for that second half, get them a little bit of game action. And they've got an absolute ton of them. I mean, judging by that JV game, there's more coming. I was so impressed. I don't know if it's the ability for some of these kids to have YouTube where you can kind of watch YouTube on your phone, your computer, sit in the driveway, work on dribbling moves, but they are way ahead of the curve. Like, I just feel like what we were doing at this age may not have necessarily been what we were doing 10 to 15 years ago. Yeah, I'm that old. Kiera Williams. Emma Garrison, who's been quiet tonight. Playing hard defense, tips it out. Maris Betts takes the cherry picker. Looking for the foul. Amelia does get up and gets the foul. I'm scoreboard ready now, bud. I also appreciate who just came up to me and told me that we don't have our score on. Whoever you are, man, love you. There we go. Gets the 1 of 2. Keeler Williams looks back for the play. Wide open corner. Keep taking those shots. Lips it out. Miley's the only one there. Runs into her own player. Gets down the court. Shoulder fakes. Comes up. Makes the separation for an easy 2. If you want to block that, you're going to foul her. You got no chance. Great defense. Corinne Sowers cherry picks again. We see another full court pass for a quick and easy and 1. That's the way to get back in the game. Maya Hamilton meets Sowers. Amaris Betts wants it, keeps it, still has her dribble. Finds an open Amelia. Ooh, I apologize. That is Abby Marshall subbing in. Molly Smith, soft hands, puts it up at the basket. It's almost like Steph Curry. If she puts it up, it's in. Steal by Miley. Revenge game. Steal. Looks like Marley Halcomb. Caroline Corcoran looks like she has a little bit more size down low than Amelia and Abby Marshall. To be honest with you, I don't know if I'm trying to. There we go. Work inside to outside. Bring him to the 80s. Just missed. We got a timeout by Unioto. Score is correct. It is 26-9. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have ADHD and I love basketball, so I do apologize if I can't keep up very well. Got a pretty packed crowd here tonight, that's what I will say. Bleachers are filled. I like the cheering that's going on. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, it's almost like everybody's here to have a good time, you know? And that's what we want. Random acts of kindness, people having fun. People calling a Unioto game that you don't want to listen to. I'm the worst. While we have this short break, why don't we go outside to Abby with the weather. How we doing out there, Abby? Doing pretty good. It's really rainy and really cold. Well, Abby, I'm telling you what, it almost looked like it should be snow, not just rain. I don't know how it's not freezing yet. Well, all right, Abby, you have a good one out there, and I hope you're wearing your jacket. Thanks, Tony. Have a good night. That was our great and wonderful Abby. She is outside dealing with the weather just to give us our nice weather report. The one thing you don't want to see is either team cool off at this time. You want to see Adena heat up. Ooh, Amaris Betts, they are always looking for the open pass. If she made that jump stop, it was everywhere on the court tonight. Miley Smith just fighting it. If that jump stop went in, I'd pretty much tell her to take a shot from half court and do a heat check because it's on. Both coaches out here like a general in the army, directing players, putting them on the right places on the court. Hard drive to the lane, hard fight for a rebound. Kiera Williams brings up the ball. Dumps it off. Great defense. My friends, that started with her left hand and ended with her right, okay? If that doesn't tell you what she can do, I don't know what does, okay? Hard side to the left with a nice left hand, brings it down to the right side to make sure she can still put it up there. Great play. Kiera fighting to get some distance. Draws the double team. Stop shoot. They're going to get an over the back call, but that is what happens when you properly box out. If you're a small player and you do what you're supposed to be doing, the refs will see that. Doesn't matter how small you are, okay? One thing my dad did say, strong conquer the weak, but the wise conquer the strong, okay? It doesn't matter how big you are. Got to outsmart them. J.C. Smith back in the game, bringing the ball up. Emma to Marley. Stop pop. Katan. Amaris Best drives the lane. Ooh! Good thought process, though. She was within inches of that ball. We've got ourselves a 28-11 game right now, folks. Within this last minute 40, you got to be looking to some of the better players on your team, or I should say some of the ones that, you know, have been there and been in these positions. Man, I'm telling you what, you're talking about two technical substitutes coming in this game and making an absolute difference. To be honest with you, I think the last 6 points was scored with some matter between Sowers and Day. Not afraid. It's similar to the first game. Some open shots not going down for Unioto. You wonder what the scoreboard would be like if they did. But all that being said, they didn't. We still have ourselves a 15-point game. We've got a lot passing. Marley's looking for the shot herself. Season up. Sowers doing a perfect end around. Drives baseline, gets it to Marley, saves it. J.C. Smith. Pop. That's what we call a center three! Corinne Day with some absolute cotton of her own with a three. Drives lane, J.C. Smith. She'd love to get another bucket here before the half. Pushing the court. Marley's not afraid to shoot it. Oh, pshaw. Maris Betts. She's got enough time. She knows. She sees a cherry picker. Another full court pass. Dips. Other side layup. Offhand. 15. Aiden Dennison. Good golly, Miss Molly. Ooh, I should say good golly, Miss Marley. Well, folks, I do apologize for that first half of calling, but I tried my best. We got ourselves a 30-16 game. I'll do better with the scoreboard. I called somebody in to do that for me. Thanks. I'll do better.
And welcome back in here to the Ride the Wave show's presentation of the revenge match against Unioto versus Adena girls basketball. I am back in here to help call the game here with Tony Tone as that 3-ball goes in for Adena. For 3, Williams knocks it down from downtown. To cut this lead to 10, Adena staying in it. Holbert going down low, goes up with it, and gets a foul. Oh, heck yeah, man. Alrighty, Holbert going to the line, shooting 2. Knocks down the first. Now, Tony, I was just letting the fans know that Abby did quit. She got mad that we left her out in the cold, rain, and snow all night.
I did not tell her to come back inside when we signed off.
Oh, see, that's on her at that point, not understanding and reading the contract. But we have a nice game going on here as Garrison off on that one.
I didn't see the start of the half. That might be her first shot of the game.
See, now I like what Union has done to her. They put Holbert on her as that's a rebound by Smith, up for 2. I think it's going to be much like last game where Smith's going to come out in the second half, Tony, and really start trying to take over here in the front of this packed crowd.
So here's the thing. It has been crazy what you will not see on the stat sheet. When I'm telling you poking balls out, when I'm telling you just diving on the floor, getting jump balls, different things like that, I swear to God she's been everywhere tonight, and it may not be in the points or rebounds.
Now, I like how they put Maggie Holbert on Garrison to be that face guard person, because when you talk about a workhorse, an absolute dog that's just going to power through and grind, that's going to be Maggie. She understands what it takes. As we get a questionable no call there on the shot.
Good defense by both teams.
These are two very. Oh, we're going to have a carry there on Holbert. I'll tell you what, 36-22 might not be impressive to a lot of people, but these Warriors are playing Unioto close here tonight, Tony.
It really is. Like I said, they've had plenty of open shots.
Smith over to Williams. Williams down to Garrison. Garrison double teamed in the corner. Smart play, throwing it off. Smith getting it out of bounds. They're just not letting Garrison have any breathing room. That's what you have to do when you have a star athlete on the other side of the court.
Marley, Ader.
Free from number 25, Sydney Ader.
If they start falling, I'm telling you, there was a lot of shots on both teams that would have made a big difference on the scoreboard if they went in the first half, especially for Adena.
Now, one thing I love there by Halcom is you hear the whole stands yelling at her shooter because she's wide open, right? She understands her role. She says, no, this isn't the best shot for me. Let me get it to one of our three-point shooters so that they can hit it, and you see the good outcome there. That's smart basketball.
I don't want her to get too gun-shy, though. She missed a couple shots in that first half. They were all open shots, and definitely should have took them when she did, but they weren't going in for her, so I hope she doesn't get too scared of it.
As they cut this lead down to 11.
She was pivotal in the first game.
And, you know, we say this a lot, man. You don't want, as an underdog, as the favorite team, you don't want to let the underdog stick around too much, because then when things start happening, as Smith goes up for two, she says, I don't need you to worry about that, bud.
That jump stop tonight has been unstoppable.
Williams penetrates over.
Marley.
Oh, just missed. Rebound by Uric. Uric, outlet pass to Dan. And we're just going to have We are just going to have a no call there. It looks like a block.
Questionable no call there.
One thing that you can definitely say, though, is they're calling it the same type of game both ways.
They definitely are. We happen to be about 5 feet away from that call. A little easier for us to see it.
All right, so inbound to Smith. Smith, a lot of D1 offers. Gets her Lady Sherman to go. Hey, Williams plays some sound defense, takes a shot to the nose. Day not happy about it. Holbert off the screen, splits a double team, and puts it in for 2. Maggie Holbert. Williams tries to advance it up quickly.
Aider.
Comes down with it, shoots it, and it is sent away from Amelia Uhrig.
You know, we kind of talked about it at the beginning of the game, me, myself, and I, about Amelia Uhrig. She was one of my favorite players coming into this. I think last game she was a little bit quiet when I felt like she had some opportunities she could have taken. Honestly, it's been on the defensive side of the ball, but she's definitely made her presence known tonight.
Williams drives in, shoots it.
See, quick hands. Someone touches that ball going up, it's stuck at your hip. You don't get the form shot you
One
want.
thing that's been, and again, I did watch while I was making the sweet sound of music out there in the garage
He was playing in the Sound of Music play, like the one with that one when the looks like the Brady Bunch mom.
Yeah, the guy with the thing that does his thing. Yeah.
What's her name? Florence Henderson or something?
But one thing that I've noticed, man, Adena not getting a lot of second chance points.
Dude, when she has the ball, you just better watch.
Just off, but Dennison gets it to Smith. Smith's it. Gets rejected by Garrison.
I am the player of the year.
And Garrison does a jump ball, looks at the ref, and does a nice little smile. They are really letting them play here tonight, Tony, and I love it.
When we interviewed her, you know, she tried to act calm, cool, and collected. She said, I got some older brothers, and we don't play around. It looked like she got a little bit of enjoyment out of that.
Miller's looking at the ref trying to give him an earful, and he looks and says, all ball, bud. All ball. All right, Holbert with the inbound. Gets it to Smith. Smith back to Holbert. Drives in, finds
Abby Marshall.
Off for 3. Nice hustle play there by Aiden, but still out of bounds. Warriors ball. Miller not happy with that possession there by the Shermans. And one thing I love to see, man, is an absolute sold-out packed crowd for women's basketball. And I feel like it's just not appreciated enough. If you want to see how good fundamental basketball needs to be played, watch the women's game, man.
Dude, look at Amir's bets.
Yeah.
Like, we do a lot of boys games here, okay? I'm not seeing crossovers like that. Like, I don't care what anybody says. The shoulder motion can't be replicated. I'm just jealous. I was a point guard growing up, and I couldn't do jack like that.
I was just a basketball player. I don't think I had a defined position.
I was a point guard. I love to dribble. I love that Iverson step back. I'm just jealous.
I was a big man in a point guard body.
Like, I can't say it enough. I am so impressed with the way that they dribble. And one thing that you should take a look at is when they get the ball right off a pass, they almost do a shot fake before they get it. Like, their shoulders lean back, and it causes the defender to come back on them, so it gives them an easier way to dribble off of that.
Holbert takes it to the rack.
Not afraid at all.
Huh. I'm just trying. I don't want to dog the rest. I just don't know what they're letting go and what they're not letting go. You know, I feel like she got over there in time, was straight up. Maggie went into her. There was contact, but I feel like the offensive player initiated that contact. But nonetheless, there's a foul on and ball don't lie.
Halcom
gets it to Williams. Williams up.
Cameron Sowers
for 2, misses.
We fixed
Rebound
it.
by Holbert. Holbert, nice outlet pass to Betts. Oh my God! Ooh. Smith with the rebound on the putback after a huge block
by Day. Good.
All day, every day. Garrison off the screen. Still trying to get it going here tonight. She's going to get a foul there going to the line for 2.
I love that. I'm glad they're starting to do it now. That first half, I'm telling you, it was quiet. They were moving the ball around really, really well. So that is something you want to do, but you got to have your best player being active and warm. Also, while we're shooting these free throws, I want to address a couple things. One, stop dogging on me for buying the dill pickle from the Unioto snack stand.
Dude,
okay?
Dill pickles are not in.
It ain't even you. Somebody's telling me it's wrapped in aluminum foil. You're eating it like a glizzy. Let me tell you something, buckos. I had 6 slices of pizza before I ate this pickle, and I needed something salty, so I wanted to address that before we got onto the rest of the game.
Pickles.
They're full-size cucumber pickles.
Disgusting.
They're damn good, okay?
Misses
and they do
the
great
free
after
throw
a meal.
rebound there by Halcomb. And how come
They called a whistle.
they call the whistle there? Because she got fouled. With 2 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter of the second half, also known as the third quarter. Halcomb for 3, and it's good!
That's what I'm saying.
Don't count these Warriors
She
out
is
yet,
not
man.
scared of it, I'm telling you. Tough first half, but I keep taking open shots, bud.
Nice screen
Corinne
defense
Day.
there by Day. That's how you hedge your screen there, ladies and gentlemen.
Abby Marshall with the screen, fights around it. Emma, hand and face.
Oh, and a good heads there again, but Betts takes it to the rack. Miss, rebound by Garrison. Pushing it up the floor. Sees Williams, gets it to her. Drives in, and we're going to get a foul called on Abby Marshall. So, hey.
I hope Derek got the still frame of Emma's rebound right there. Her face was like MJ jumping from the 3 line.
Williams hits these 2 free throws, man. It turns into an 11-point game. Those Warriors are just hanging around.
Been hanging around.
Hits the first. Hanging around.
Been hanging around this
Downtown.
town for way too long. Shout done that.
Tony, not going to drop it yet, but boy, do we have some big news coming here at the Ride the Wave show. Second one off.
It's the good stuff, too. Stuff that makes your heart feel warm and fuzzy.
All right, so Day getting them into the full court press here. Looks like it's going to be a man-to-man press. And here comes the double team.
Man, shoulder fake.
Miley Smith is not phased at all. Oh, and a good hustle there by Smith, almost coming up with the steal.
And shout Cameron Sowers. I was calling her Corinne. You have to realize I write this down on paper in my own handwriting. Awful.
Holbert with the ball. Gets it out to Smith. Back to Holbert. Williams plays some nice help defense. Turns, finds the body to box out. But Holbert gets the rebound, goes up, misses. Rebound by Smith. Oh, no!
Oh, J.C. Smith.
The other Smith comes up with it. Oh, and just throws it away. I think she should have kept taking that to the rack there, Tony.
Absolutely.
All right, so here comes Holbert. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Williams sitting down playing some defense. Miller's yelling, run it out. I think he wants him to run it out for the last shot.
Oh, but it's hard when you got crossovers like that. You can't help find an open Bunny. Oh.
They're really tight. They need to get this. Oh, Smith!
And one, baby. Go buy him at Walmart. Get your shoes and one. She just call you fat?
No.
She definitely couldn't fit behind your chair. You had to slide forward, and she gave you a peace sign. It looked like, thanks, Chunky, for moving your seat in.
Yeah, she's giving me some more pizza.
Oh.
How can you be fat when they're buying you pizza? As number 13 for Adena checks into the game, Caroline Corcoran.
Length.
As she makes the free throw and Tony takes a bite off his disgusting pickle, they have a 15-point lead here at home.
Somebody out there has to like pickles, too. Come
I'm
on,
sure
man.
a lot of people like pickles. You just have to not be sitting by one. Just gets the ball in there to Sowers. Sowers taking it down. Man, you got to shoot that whenever you get that deep into the defense. You just got to shoot the ball.
I think she saw somebody open, and she pre-planned it just to give her the nice no look. Been there, done that. It's a tough one, especially against this team.
All right, 12 seconds to go. Into Betts. Betts back over to Holbert to Smith. And we got a double dribble call.
I don't know. I didn't see it well enough, I'm not going to lie. What do you think?
I'm not going to say
Great
he's
commentating,
wrong.
Clay.
I just didn't see it.
I held the whole damn first half, and you can't give me a little bit of paying attention?
I didn't see a double dribble, but I guess he did.
Emma fights through the double team.
3 seconds to go. I think they're one foul away from being in the bonus, so you don't want to get a cheap foul call here at the end.
That ref had a place to go. Didn't care who was in the way when he got there.
Nope, yep, that is actually going to send her to the line. All right, so trying to knock it down to a 12-point ball game before the half, or before the end of the quarter. This is the first.
I think it had to do
I think
with
it was that woo.
shrieking
Yeah.
crowd.
Woo!
There was one random.
Remind me of the guy off the Parks and Rec episode. People just like to woo.
Feels good.
Oh, misses the second rebound, Unioto.
Anderson. Smith.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. We head into the fourth quarter with Unioto with a 15-point lead. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we don't give out participation trophies, but this has to be one of the tighter games that they've played that's not a D1 school this year.
Absolutely.
And we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, you might as well be on this conversation too, as we sit here and laugh. I want to give a shout out to all of the people that.
First off, let's all give a shout out to Tony for holding down the fort. Good job, Tony. Good job, Tony.
I really did love getting my phone and seeing 5 to 6 text messages telling me in very nice vernacular.
Turn on the scoreboard, idiot!
Hey, dumb bleep. Your scoreboard's not working. So I just want to say I have very supportive, attentive
Y'all can't
friends.
touch a button? Come on.
There was something else I was going to complain about too, but yeah, apologies
About
the
yourself?
scoreboard.
You wanted to complain about yourself?
I did, but I forget why. Anyways, we got.
And welcome back into us calling the Unioto.
Garrison tight D. Emma.
Garrison, triple T,
Jesus,
doesn't care,
half the
gets it up,
team.
doesn't make it. Holbert gets the rebound. Williams
Carol
gets the
Williams.
steal and a foul.
Is that going the other way because of the arm extension?
No, I think that's on Unioto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inbound into Garrison. Back to Williams. Over to Sowers. Pop that. Oh,
Spins
wide
it up.
open. Miss. Betts with the rebound. Just recently. Oh, that's a foul. Yep. Good call. I don't know why these Adena fans are upset with that one. That's a pretty good call there by the officials. Got that a little too late, a little too much contact. Caught on the floor too.
With that, it all comes down whether or not that second foot is planted. We try to, for the people that don't know too much about basketball, with that charge, both feet have to be planted. You can't be moving before they get there.
Sowers has the ball. Nice pass and cut to Williams.
Get
And
lefty!
two.
Lucy.
Cutting the lead to 13.
Gunner.
Betts. Says, you can't leave me open. Drains the three.
I think she turned around before it went in.
Williams drives in. Gets pass over there today. I believe that's who that was. Corcoran, sorry. Garrison. Oh, nice between the legs. Pass out to Williams.
Ader.
Ader to Sowers. They're baiting her into that sideline.
Come back to her pop.
Oh, nice pass to Corcoran.
A little bit of contact for 2.
Has nothing to do with the game, but I've been watching that 70s show a lot recently. Damn, is that a good show. Definitely makes me want to live in the 70s.
Super solid.
Very solid.
I've been watching a lot of Little House on the Prairie.
What? It's funny, and that is made there for Corcoran. That's funny because the episode I just watched, they made fun of somebody for watching Little House on the Prairie.
Is that what you want to do right now?
No, he said it makes me think of a simpler time, and I feel like that's the same reason you watch it.
You're damn right. You are hot damn right. Plus that dude who's the dad, good-looking gentleman up there, I'll tell you what. You throw that hat on me, give me his buckskin outfit, I think I'm looking just as good. That's all I'm saying. Give me his outfit, I think I'm looking like that guy. I can't remember his name.
Holber bringing the ball up the court here. Oh, nice crossover. Gets over to Smith.
J.C. Smith in the pocket.
Smith guarding Smith. Yeah. What is this, E.M. Smith?
Smith squared. Smithsonian Institute.
Oh! Keon Williams picks the pocket. Foul. Going to the line for 2.
Here's what I'll say. Not
Keon
many
Williams is a
people
professional
can do
thief.
that. I think she's in that new Italian Job 2 movie. You know, with the Mini Cooper 2s or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a ride at Disney World. I don't know.
Disney World's so fun. Williams misses the first.
It's fun as kids, not as parents. It's $1 billion. Everybody hates each other. They're pumping popcorn smells out there, so every kid wants all the candy. That's $19 a pop. Next thing you know, your wallet's empty. Your kid's begging you for a water, and everybody's dehydrated.
Tony does not like Disney World.
I had a blast. I really did.
All right, Smith with the rebound. Oh, she looks a little wobbled there. Keep our eye on that. Out to Betts. He can't leave her open. Rare miss. Smith is just playing like an animal out there.
I don't even know what to call half of these.
Yeah.
Like, that really was bigger on smaller, but had direct contact with that rebound. Wow. Wow.
Nice take by Betts over to Uric. Smith.
Man, can't get rid of other Smith either. In the pocket. The unstoppable jump stop.
Yeah. Out to Betts for 3. And it's good. My God, does she? That's why she's in the 1,000-point club, ladies and gentlemen. And honestly, it looks like Miley Smith is starting to take this personal.
I'm telling you, that first game was the same way. She just couldn't get it going. But I think this game is almost like a revenge game, even though they won the first one.
With 5:33 to go, it's going to be a full timeout here for Adena, 50-34. They trail. We'll be right back. All right, as we are jumping back in here, and as we were just talking about, Tony, big lead here. Still with Maya Hamilton here tonight with that knee injury. So showing that when one comes down, another one steps up here for these Unioto Shermans.
See, at first I thought you were talking something else that we talked about, and that was Neapolitan ice cream. Okay.
Not a fan.
Similar to the other ones. When one goes down.
Oh, man!
Full court passes!
I didn't know if that was Maggie Holbert or Tom Brady. Rebound there by Williams.
If you watch all of these girls, they all keep their head up when they're dribbling down the court, man. Like, they're always looking to pass. There's been so many air yards this game, it's ridiculous. Amaris!
I think we found who. As this is going to be found. I think we found who's going to replace Newt, one of these basketball players on the girls' team, because, man, they got arm. Speaking of Newt, we want to give him a big congratulations on signing to ODU today. Congratulations to Newt. I'm sure he'll be breaking records up there as well. As Bex, with that beautiful, beautiful form, hits the first of two. The lefty misses the second. That is not an over the back. Miller is not happy.
In the least amount of words, I agree with everything he just said.
I wish I could repeat him.
Marley.
Hits it for three! I love the fight of these Lady Warriors, man. God love it, man, as Dan Campbell would say. Out to Holbert. Oh!
Spin cycle, Sydney Ader with some tough defense coming back to Unioto.
I'll let you know right now, there's an Adena fan not happy with these officials.
No.
And he is not afraid to let them know.
Oh, it's a he? I thought you were talking about the woman. There is two Adena fans that are not okay with what just happened.
And we understand your frustration. We get it. Let your heart desire. Just be nice about it, please. Betts to the hole. Oh, nice kick out.
Dannison. Oh. What?
Call a foul on Betts that are off the ball. Kiera Williams going to the line to shoot free throws. That's definitely what you don't want right now. You don't want them to get free points while the clock is stopped, Tony.
No, not at all. It's difficult. We got a blind spot right in the stop.
I know. I was like, where's the person? I was like, oh.
Yeah. I was about to yell at the referee. Gotta get better.
Misses the first. Man, free throws have been a problem here tonight for these Lady Warriors. And misses the second. Rebound there by Betts. Oh, nice behind the back by Betts. Gets it to Smith. Smith says, don't worry, I got this. Give me the ISO. Takes it in. Gets out to Holbert. Smith coming up with the ball. Nice take. And up for two. Williams brings it up. Gets to the corner. And a travel was called. I don't know if a travel happened there.
I feel like she moved her right foot. The left was playing it the whole time.
That shuffle of the feet, man, it's always hard for me to know if that's a travel or not. Timeout Miller. And the Unioto Shermans, he's going to take a full. As we will be right back after this timeout. Tony, it's the over. You have to keep the toilet paper on the over.
Look, we've got about 30 seconds. We don't even have time. We'll ask the viewers. Maybe they can say it in the
All right, we'll ask the
comments.
viewers whenever we come back.
The toilet paper goes under.
So I didn't mute us.
You did.
And welcome back in here to the Ride the Wave broadcast. As we were talking, Tony, the toilet paper is supposed to go over, not under. That's how it looks in the diagram, the very first diagram ever made.
The first diagram ever made doesn't mean that it was the best diagram ever made, because the diagram that I drew on a napkin 30 seconds ago looked a hell of a lot better than the one that you just showed me on Google. And who trusts Google? Not teachers.
Hey, they told me not to trust Wikipedia. They didn't say anything about the Google.
People in the comments, you can let us know. You let us know which way the
does
TP
toilet
goes.
paper go over or under? Let us know. As it goes out of bounds, Unioto ball.
And if you want to throw in a part B, throw in what's wrong with the full-size dill pickle. Okay.
Dill pickle is, as a whole, not good. The only time you should have pickles is on your burger.
Clay's got like a chicken nugget palate. You can't talk to him.
No, I don't. I just don't think you should eat pickles by themselves. I just don't get it. Put it on a burger like a man.
That's the truth, I do.
Or a chicken sandwich.
It is better when paired.
All right, Smith.
I don't know how J.C. Smith has enough energy to bring this ball up.
I know. She's been an absolute workhorse tonight here for the Warriors.
Emma fights, keeps it.
Adena gets a timeout and 30-second timeout. Good.
Emma called it well.
Let's say good smarts there by Emma Garrison, as we will be right back after this break. So like I told you, it's supposed to be over.
Well, one, it shouldn't matter. You go in there and freelance. You throw it on the roll and hope it's the right way.
If you do the under, man, it's so much more work. You have to get your hand. Imagine if you're like in the restaurant at Applebee's. You got to, if it's on the under, you have to like get up under.
No, but when you're slapping it, the under flaps off. You don't have to flip around a bit.
You'd have to slap it up. You'd have to like do like an up motion.
Look, I already mentioned Johannes Gutenberg once. You weren't here. I'll mention him again. A printing press, paper. I don't need to deal with receipts. I don't need to go every time I need to find a square. All I got to do is flip it. It flops down. Gravity slaps the roll down.
I don't think if you flip
Perfect
it, though,
square.
it's going to come. You have to flip up.
If it's already started,
down.
gravity's
if
undefeated.
If it's on the outside, you just down
Ask my
like
grandma.
this.
She's got spinal problems. Gravity's undefeated.
All right, well, this timeout's almost
arthritis. You're lucky the game's coming.
And I'm getting really bad at hitting the mute button, but we are back here at Ride the Wave.
I nailed it.
All righty, so Adena. Oh, nice pass there by Smith. Garrison gets it out to Halcomb. Puts it in for three.
Just heat check it at this point. At this point, get down the court and let her take another one. That's three this half.
Oh, nice
Abby Marshall.
play there with Abby Marshall coming away with the layup. What did that take, 3 seconds?
It really did. Dude, I'm telling you, the amount of time.
Oh, nice
heat
move
check
there.
Heat check.
Halcomb playing out of her mind right now. Betts. Miller is just pleading for 2 minutes of defense here from his Shermans.
That being said, Adena's knocking.
On heaven's down.
If that's a good thing. Yes.
Garrison over for the help. They're going to get her with a blocking
foul. Did they
foul.
get her or did they get JC?
I think they got, they got Garrison.
What?
Oh, no. Calling number 10. Yeah, they called her on Smith.
Okay.
Called her on Smith.
Who's she talking to?
I think she just told these young fans to stop talking that crap. Could you imagine being a rep and you just have 3 little girls just absolutely giving the business?
You smell like cheesy bread.
That was a terrible call. I'm in first grade. I knew that sucked.
It's like, what?
Timeout, Miller for the Unioto Shermans. And I'm going to actually try and make sure to remember to hit the button this time. We'll be right back.
Sometimes it's about who's willing to take the shot.
And I'm willing to take a shot here to say that the Warriors are not done fighting yet as the Shermans come out in a 2-3. And they get right back into face guard and get Garrison there. Halcomb for 3. Hits it. Cuts it to 10. Oh, sorry. Cuts it to 12. With only 2 minutes to go. The hard thing, man, when you're down this much in high school, no shot clock. So the offense can hold it for as long as they want and try and wind that clock down. Nice cut by Holbert. Reverse layup and easy candidate for play of the game right there. That's
Amelia Urick traveled 60,000 miles.
She
Someone
looked
check
like
her
Ed
flight
Reed right
credits.
there.
She's going to Cancun for free. I don't even know where I'm at anymore.
Smith with the ball out to Urick. Back to Smith. Holbert takes it to the rack.
Damn.
Urick with the rebound. Smith getting the pass, takes it in, and up for 2.
That ability to take the pass to the dribble is so fast.
Garrison pushes it up to Smith. Nice little move, misses. Halcomb with the rebound.
I don't know. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
1:13 to go. Unioto winning 61-45. Looks like they should be taking home again the W in the rematch to stay up top. Oh, man, here comes that football pass again. Miley Smith and Terrell Owens. I can't tell the difference right now. That's the goldest tuba I've ever seen in my life.
It's so shiny.
Oh, nice back cut by Smith. And up for 2. You know, watching Maggie Holbert face guard and Emma Garrison just kind of reminds me of the old good shoe method of just face guarding the best player, you know. There's a lot of teams that say, well, we'll just let the best player get theirs and then, you know, stop everybody else. Well, when the best player goes out there and drops 60 on you.
So here's the deal. I watched her shoot out of a shooting slump in the first half, come into the second half, be the hottest player probably on the court. Because if you're talking, she might be one of the only people to score for Adena in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All of that being said, she's a freshman. There's a lot of good things. Losing to players like Emma Garrison and Kiara Williams, it's going to be tough. But you can see here with Cameron Sowers coming back, obviously J.C. Smith and
That's with the ball down to Smith, off her fingertips and out of bounds. As Adena will get the ball back with 38.1 seconds to go, trailing 63-47. Garrison brings the ball up the court.
hard dribble.
Nice take. Nice finish there for Garrison. Betts brings the ball up, gets out to Urick, gets to the Smith, and they're just going to dribble this one out. As the Unioto faithful stand and cheer on, they're still undefeated in the league. Unioto Shermans looking to win their second gold ball in a row. Miley Smith absolutely lit right now here in the Sherman house as Unioto wins 63-49 in front of the packed crowd. The battle of the two Titans comes on the Sherman side again as they stay undefeated in the league. Tony, what are your takeaways from tonight?
Tonight was an absolute blast. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for keeping me nice and sharp. Just about as sharp as that Unioto team, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be tough to find a way to beat them. It seems like whenever they apply pressure to them, they play better. It's almost like, you know, when they're playing loose, they're not as good. They really know how to put the ball on the court, get it down. The air miles to this game was a damn near an NFL game. Absolute blast tonight.
And I think it's safe to say,
Cookie
Lady.
Oh, I wish we could tell Andy to get Cookie Lady. We appreciate her so damn much.
And I think it's safe to say that we will see these two teams going deep in the tournament this year. Make sure that you are keeping up with us on our Instagram, our
Cookie
Twitter,
Lady.
our Facebook.
Andy, get Cookie Lady. Get Cookie Lady.
I think Tony wants Cookie Lady, but we're out of time. Make sure you visit rtwavesports.com to see all of our up-to-date scores, our up-to-date videos, highlights, and everything that you need to know SBC. Tony, any last words for the people before we get out of here?
I apologize.
And we will make sure that Abby gets paid for being on the cold, rain, and snow. Thank you. Goodbye. Peace out, Girl Scouts.